Ivy Lodge was built in 1863 for Frederick W. Fearman's home. The home was renovated in 1993, and today, the home is a hospice known as Emmanuel House. This home stands as a great example of repurposing a historic structure into a modern use facility. Built in 1888, the Glover House. This residence is a great example of how to incorporate fine old structures into modern construction, and today is used as part of the Orchard Terrace Care Center. Built in 1845 for Ephraim land, with stone walls 24 inches thick made from dressed and undressed local stone. This home was purchased from the Old Catholic Church in 1978 by Dr. June Chithelin and is still used as a dental office by Dr. Jan Chithelin. Education and Heritage. Meet the recipients, Bill King and John Soyka. Bill King is a local historian and author of books and published articles. The titles include Buchanan of Auchmar, Hamilton's Stone Age and newspaper articles. Bill hosts free walking tours through downtown Hamilton, teaching participants the unknown history of the city. His tours include such interesting topics as parks and pleasure grounds, Hamilton's castles, the railway menace, and many more. John Soyka. John has been involved in local Hamilton heritage most of his adult life. John was the creative force and videographer behind The War Years at Auchmar, which detailed the use of the property as an RCAF convalescent hospital. He is the co-author of several books, including 2 on Hamilton-related postcards. John is also president of the Golden Horseshoe Postcard Club. The Stoney Creek Historical Society was established 112 years ago and exists today to capture and preserve the history of Stoney Creek. They maintain a reference library and archive available to the public. They host monthly meetings with engaging speakers and topics, as well as encourage the community to share their ancestry for future generations. Making heritage accessible. Built in 1925, the Locke Street Library is the oldest existing branch location in the city's public library system. Renovations completed in 2018 included a contemporary glass and steel addition, tastefully added to allow for better public accessibility. St. Stanislaus Roman Catholic Church is a beautiful beacon of faith along Barton Street East and has been at the heart of the Polish-Canadian community since 1927. Like many of Hamilton's historic places of worship, there is a need to become more accessible. Designers took this as an opportunity to make interior barrier-free improvements and to gracefully incorporate a new ramp and an elevator addition that complements the historic architecture and grand stair leading to the church's front doors. St. Stephen of Hungary Parish has served Hamilton's Hungarian-Canadian community since 1944 and from their current church location since 1948. Through a generous donation, St. Stephen's was able to complete a much-needed renovation and elevator addition. The new Sister Elizabeth Manhertz Hall has been dedicated in honor of their generous benefactor. The contemporary design complements the historic masonry facade along the Barton streetscape to create a more accessible and welcoming entrance.